My house is littered with props from films.
Is it really stealing if you take a prop your character used for years? This dilemma didn't stop actors such as Daniel Radcliffe and Tom Holland from swiping some props from set. Even when the studio has strict policies in place, some actors break the rules to get their desired items. Here are the actors that just couldn't help themselves from stealing some props.
But I had permission, so that's not stealing.
Rupert Grint wasn't messing around with what he took from the set of Harry Potter. He attempted to steal the golden dragon egg from the Goblet of Fire, which was worth thousands of dollars. However, the studio tracked him down and took it back.
I only had it in my possession for about 13 hours.
Grint was successful, however, in taking the number 4 from the Privet Drive house, so at least he got something cool.
What the bloody hell was that all about?
Emma Watson wasn't shy when it came to what she took from the set of the Harry Potter films. The actress stated that she nabbed her wand, a cloak, and the time turner we see her use in The Prisoner of Azkaban. That's a pretty good haul, and we'd say she deserves it for all the time she spent playing Hermione.
You shouldn't have done it.
Harry Potter's round glasses are a big part of his iconic look, so Daniel Radcliffe made sure to keep a couple pairs for himself. He has one pair from the first film, The Sorcerer's Stone, and one from the 7th film, The Deathly Hallows Part 1. Radcliffe explained that the glasses didn't actually have lenses in them. They are all lensless as well. There was rarely ever any glass in the actual glasses, because of filming problems with reflections. Radcliffe also has a prosthetic arm from the second movie, which is a bit odd, as he admitted himself.
What a weird thing for someone to find in the attic one day. I've got a prosthetic arm.
If there's one person who would take a giant A from a movie set and put it in his office, it's Robert Downey Jr. Remember the big A that headlines Avengers Tower in Age of Ultron? Yeah, that's what Downey decided he wanted. He asked Marvel if he could take it, and to his surprise, they agreed, and actually had it shipped to him from England to LA. That is one awesome memento.
There was a massive Avengers A, which is outside the Avengers Center. I have it.
The late great Alan Rickman made sure to keep a piece of his Severus Snape character after he was done filming. He took Snape's wand home with him, and according to Lucius Malfoy actor Jason Isaacs, Rickman also took a bunch of coins from Gringotts Bank on the first day of filming. One memento Rickman was coy about answering whether he had it or not was his frock. I don't think I dare tell you the answer to that.
There will be no foolish wand waving or silly incantations in this class.
Kristen Stewart revealed that she kept several of the rings her character Bella Swan wore in Twilight. I kept the rings. The rings are really important to me.
I took the rings. I took Bella's moon ring.
Stewart said it reminds her of director Catherine Hardwicke. She also has the engagement ring her character gets from Edward.
I'm gonna need that ring.
Stewart's Twilight co-star took some items from the set as well, although what he took wasn't as glamorous as Stewart's rings. Pattinson opted for practicality, snatching a few pairs of Edward's underwear. He explained why in an interview. They have the best underwear, and I have no idea where they get it from. I use it every day. Sounds like he made the right choice.
This is what I am.
Tom Holland seems to be a bit of a kleptomaniac when it comes to taking props from film sets. This includes his Spider-Man web shooters, which he stated are quite valuable, and Tony Stark's Edith glasses from Spider-Man Far From Home. Apparently, the one thing Holland couldn't get his hands on was his Spider-Man suit, given that it's not the most inconspicuous thing.
It's kind of obvious.
Eleven's style transformation scene in Season 3 of Stranger Things may have inspired Millie Bobby Brown's real-life style choices. Brown admitted to stealing some of the clothes from the store, although she noted that it was a set and not a real store.
But I did take like corduroy jeans and a stripy red and blue t-shirt.
Katniss Everdeen can be seen sporting a leather jacket and boots whenever she's out in the woods hunting. The same can't be said for actress Jennifer Lawrence, even though she has both the leather jacket and the boots. She took these from the Hunger Games set, but never wears them.
No, they're just hanging in my closet. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them.
We think she should rock the Katniss look in her everyday life.
How'd we get here, huh?
Josh Hutcherson also made sure to take home a memento from the Hunger Games films. He opted for the locket that Peeta gives Katniss in Catching Fire, which includes pictures of Katniss's family. It's a pretty cool little prop, and Hutcherson seems to be happy to have it.
That's a good one.
It's my little keepsake. Yeah.
A lot of props were necessary to create the 15th century set pieces seen in The King. This included a lot of armor and weaponry for the battle scenes. Chalamet admitted that he took one of the thick metal helmets and a chain. However, he didn't get everything he wanted, as he regrets not also grabbing his sword.
I feel dumb because you're right, the sword should have been the thing I grabbed, but I grabbed the helmet instead.
Margot Robbie appears to be a fan of the Birds of Prey wardrobe, as she took home some articles of clothing after filming.
I took a pair of shorts that we didn't actually end up wearing as one of the costumes, but I really liked them, and I have one of Journey's tops.
Zac Efron is another actor who was keen to taking home some of his character's wardrobe. He did this on multiple occasions, putting together quite the collection. He has his Troy Bolton basketball jersey from High School Musical, his board shorts from Baywatch, and his belt from Hairspray, which he still wears occasionally. There is one thing he didn't get, however.
I don't have that wig anymore. I wish I did.
Chadwick Boseman will always be remembered for his amazing portrayal of King T'Challa in Black Panther. There were a lot of cool props from that movie, but much like his character Black Panther, Boseman chose a prop that was low profile and simple: the Kimoyo beads. He can be seen wearing them during a Jimmy Kimmel interview, and they blend in flawlessly with his look.
The idea is to not be noticed.
Batman has a wide array of gadgets that anyone would love to have. That's why Affleck couldn't resist taking one of Batman's iconic batarangs. Affleck isn't as sneaky as his Batman alter ego, however, and was caught in the act. They asked for it back, but Affleck refused, because he thought he should be allowed to have it. I thought I had a kind of movie star pass for that kind of thing. The studio got the last laugh in the end though, as they sent him a bill for the item.
I kept getting these phone calls from the prop department like, "You sure you haven't found any of that stuff yet?" I go,
Ryan Reynolds revealed that he kept props from both his most famous role as well as his most infamous role. From Green Lantern, he kept the Lantern's ring, and from Deadpool, he actually kept the anti-hero's red and black costume. He fell in love with the suit and said he cried the first time he saw it, so he wasn't going to let anyone stop him from taking it. I was in very good shape when I shot the Deadpool movie, and I felt confident that I could take out a 107-pound studio executive.
Because it was so emotional for me. It looked like it was ripped right out of the pages of the comic book.
The Amazing Spider-Man movies gave us one of the most gorgeous and detailed Spider-Man costumes we have seen on screen, so we don't blame Andrew Garfield from swiping one of them from set. Not only did he take the suit, but he also bragged about it, even though the studio was strict about not letting the suits leave the set. But it sounds like he got away with it in the end. Dakota Johnson appeared in her underwear a lot throughout 50 Shades of Grey, and it turns out she was a fan of the undergarments. I stole lots of underwear. They were comfortable. It's not the most glamorous item, but they are practical. Hemsworth has played the mighty Thor multiple times, and has multiple Mjolnir hammers to show for it.
How many hammers do you have?
About 5.
He has so many that one of them is just sitting in his bathroom. He also acquired a Stormbreaker axe that we see in Infinity War and Endgame. That's already quite the collection of hammers, and if he continues to play Thor, we wonder how big his collection will grow.
That means you have too many of them, I think. But
too many bathrooms or too many hammers?
Too many hammers, yeah.
Like some others on this list, Chris Evans opted for comfort when it came to taking something from set. He said he took all his sweaters from Knives Out, but stated that he asked to take them. Because of course, one of the nicest guys in Hollywood would ask permission before taking anything.
Mostly clothes, but I had permission, so that's not stealing.
Julie Andrews' portrayal of Mary Poppins in the 1964 live-action movie is iconic, and so is her look. Andrews wanted to take a part of that look with her from set, so she nabbed Mary Poppins' pink shoes. She doesn't still wear them though, and instead converted them into doorstops by filling them with sand. Maybe not the choice we would have made, but Mary Poppins does know best.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
Gandalf is a mainstay character in the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit films, with Ian McKellen having portrayed the Wise Wizard in 6 movies. McKellen took some souvenirs from set, of course, pinching some gold coins from Smaug's lair, along with the key to Bilbo Baggins' house. He teased that Peter Jackson has been having a difficult time finding said key.
Which I know Peter Jackson is looking for, but will never find.
When Chris Pratt was done filming Guardians of the Galaxy, he nabbed Star-Lord's outfit. Did he take it to keep as a memento? Or to use as an awesome Halloween costume? Nope. He took it so he can wear it when visiting children in the hospital, because he's an amazing guy. He actually admitted to taking the outfit before the movie even came out.
If it was a big enough movie to where it would mean something to a kid who's sick in a hospital.
As we know, the movie did extremely well, and Pratt kept his promise of visiting children's hospitals as the character. Liam Cunningham wasn't shy when it came to taking props from set. We think co-star Maisie Williams said it best. He stole effing everything. Cunningham said he went off with a U-Haul truck full of stuff. This includes Dothraki swords, plural, lumps of obsidian, and Bank of Bravos money. What did he do with all this stuff? Give it to his kids so they can sell it in the future, of course. When I've blown all the money on horses and fast cars and leave them with nothing, they might be able to go on eBay and get $5 for a coin. Cunningham has it all figured out. We don't blame these actors for snagging some cool props from their sets. Who wouldn't want Snape's wand or Katniss's outfit? We know we would. Which prop would you like to have the most? Let us know.